there is some fleeting, like I would say, a nudge from God, then I think they should be open to that kind of call, no matter how fleeting it is. And then they must. It's good that they get a very good spiritual director to guide them on their journey, because for me myself, actually, in fact, I had a few spiritual directors which I really learned a lot from them throughout this journey of discernment, even before the seminary. And then at the same time, of course, it is important as well to expose yourself to the different movements, to the different ministries in the church, because if one day you are going to be a priest, you need to be familiarize yourself with everything that is going on with the people, with the church, and with the way of life in the church. So I guess those are the things that you should do. And finally, of course, I personally, I think prayers is very important for me, because it is through prayer that we get to listen to the voice of God, and then we get to listen to the prompting of the Spirit in order to determine the will of God in us. Anyway, prayers is the center of the life for us as a seminary, and also for the priest. So I think to build up that momentum of prayers is very, very important.
I think pretty much the same. Whenever someone asks me this question, I always give them these 3 points. First is be stay connected with God through prayer, through sacraments, have develop your own spirituality. So that is one thing. And the second thing, as Jojo mentioned, get a good spiritual director. Find a priest whom you can journey with, a priest where you can be free to talk with them, someone you trust, and you can just share with them and they can share with you. Personally, for me, I was blessed with a very good spiritual director before coming into college. And the third thing is, I would say that discernment is all about whether will you get 100% sure answer that you are called to this ministry, you are called to the priesthood. From my experience, I did not get 100% guarantee or a sure answer that I was called to the priesthood. But then there comes to a certain point after prayer and discernment, journeying with a spiritual director, there will come a point where you need to take a leap of faith. You just need to take a risk, and then you see. And I believe once you have done that, God is always very merciful and He's very kind, and He will guide you through it.